The first match, because they are going to play at the same time, right?
All the 11 matches.
All the 11 matches. Yeah, that's true.
That will be the fourth time a team is winning 4 trophies back to back in England.
That's going to be unprecedented because, you know. Hi guys, Alpha is back. Welcome to my channel. My name is Fisayo Adedipe, also known as Alpha, also known as Anson Kuchito. I have a guest for you today, and is my friend, my buddy. His name is, introduce yourself.
T-Butter. I go by Tolu Tope Obunkwa, but you can call me T-Butter.
Yeah.
Excited to be on the show. It's going to be an amazing show. We have a special package for you, special edition, blockbuster, the closure of the season.
So this T-Butter for you is my G for life. So we're going to share to you, as usual, news ongoing in the English Premier League. As you all know, we're going to have the last game of the season, and we're going to give you a rundown of the matches that's going to happen. We're going to share to you also breaking news in terms of transfers, in terms of coaches that have been fired and hired, in terms of speculations across Europe. So please sit down, relax, and let us enjoy the show. So first and foremost, T-Butter is going to share to us the matches tomorrow. So can you share to us the first match, because they are going to play at the same time, right?
All the 11 matches.
All the 11 matches, yeah, that's true. So we're going to focus on this. I want to focus on the title race, and I also want to focus on Europa League and Conference League title race, which is how many teams will qualify for the Europa and Conference League, how tough are their matches, how easy are they going to qualify. So let us have the rundown of what's going to happen.
All right. So the most significant, everybody will be looking towards Arsenal and Everton to try to see if they can still fight for the title race.
Yeah.
With the way it's looking at the moment, Man City they already have one hand on the title. They're going to be playing West Ham tomorrow to defend their title. Yeah. That will be the fourth time a team is winning 4 trophies back to back in England.
That's going to be unprecedented because, you know, it has never happened in the history of the English Premier League. And Pep Guardiola is trying to make this happen for the first time.
I actually feel
he's going to be the greatest manager in EPL because Saints have never achieved that.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? As a Man U fan, you know, it's really heartbreaking for me. But you know, when somebody is talented, somebody has developed the boys, and you can see the work. Initially, when he was in Barcelona, we thought it was just a fluke. He went to Germany.
We thought it was because he has Messi. He had the second guy, Messi. You know.
Now you see the work ethics of the players. You see the efforts and commitments that the players, and they want to play for him.
Yeah.
They want to win the trophy, and he has a machine of a striker, Haaland. Oh my God!
That's a superstar.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Remember, during the course of the season, Eliana had injuries. Kevin De Bruyne had injuries. Who stepped up at that time for the team?
All right, so
Phil Foden stepped up and actually helped them to be in contention right now. And even if they don't have Phil Foden, they will have lost the title race by now to Arsenal. But Phil Foden, which is in contention for the player of the season. Exactly. He tried for Pep Guardiola.
And not to shed the light on Alvarez as well, which was their nice.
Thank you.
So basically, it's an all-round team. And we have to give kudos to
Rodri too.
Without Rodri, the defense would be destabilized. Yes. Anytime he plays, they always win. Yeah. Anytime he's not there, they find
something is missing. Something is really missing the team.
For me, we saw the Liverpool coach.
Yeah, Jurgen Klopp. Yep.
He bowed out to there was a send forward for him today. I think it was yesterday.
Yeah. So please, just to butt in, please share, subscribe, and like my YouTube channel. He mentioned about the farewell by Jurgen Klopp. If you check my YouTube channel, you'll see the picture of the video. I've shared it there. Please go and look out for that. He actually, celebrated with every member and staff of Liverpool. And they displayed the trophies he has won when he was with Liverpool. So continue.
All right. So we've shed a lot of light on Arsenal and Everton. We'll be moving to Brighton and Newcastle.
Okay.
Their star player, Anthony Gordon, is said to have an injury.
Is he playing?
So I'm not sure if it will be fit for the match
tomorrow. Okay.
But we're waiting for the coach's feedback before the press conference before their match tomorrow.
Okay.
If we'll get a glimpse of his status.
Okay.
We'll go to Brighton, Manchester United.
Good.
Their captain is back.
So who is playing away or home?
So Brighton is home and Manchester United is playing away.
That's going to be tough for Man U because Man U is also trying to scale through and try to qualify for Europe. it's going to be very difficult as for Man U.
It's been a difficult season for us right now. I can't even say anything as a Man U fan, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that the next season will be better. But for now, we'll just take the league. We'll take whatever we get for the end of the season and move on.
All right.
So we have relegated Burnley, who will be playing at home, and they have Nottingham. They'll be playing Nottingham Forest.
Okay.
Then we have Chelsea.
So sorry to butt in. Remember, Nottingham Forest, they are fighting for their lives. Mathematically, it's very possible that they are not going under. They are not going to get relegated, but at the same time, anything is possible. But I think it's a done deal. They won't get relegated the way I'm looking at it. So Chelsea.
So we have Chelsea playing at home, their final game of the season, the last home game to play with Bournemouth. We have Sri Lanka and we have the Chelsea who have been booming on all cylinders. Please go ahead about your team. Tell us what you think. What are your thoughts?
Thank you. That's the match is going to be a send-forth and farewell match for a captain. Sorry, let me say assistant captain, which is Thiago Silva, the legendary Thiago Silva. So he's going to actually, take a bow, and we really appreciate Thiago Silva. He has some courses he's doing right now to get his D license, and he's going to actually, go back to Flamengo. He's going back to Brazil.
Go back to Brazil.
Yeah, and wrap up the coaching courses and start coaching. So tomorrow's game, I believe Chelsea is going to win and end the season on a high note because the two spots for Europa League is with us. We have the possibility to qualify for Europa. We're looking at Sheffield and we're monitoring Sheffield and Tottenham's game. I know not everything is possible in the English Premier League. Tottenham may lose. Even if they don't lose, Chelsea still stand a chance to qualify for Europa. Why? Because Man City, they are having the FA Cup final, right? So if Man City is going to win that game, that means Chelsea may qualify for Europa. So our destiny is in our hands. We need to win tomorrow's game and hope for the best based on the matches elsewhere, which is the matches between Tottenham and Sheffield and also Man City. So best of luck to my Chelsea fans across the world. We're going to win tomorrow. I know that for sure. We're in form and we're playing at home, right? And I'm sure we're going to win that game.
I'm so the passion at which you're using to cheer your team on reminds me of the game against Tottenham when you mentioned we're hoping that West Ham would lose. To be honest, in the game of football, hopes don't really come to pass, so to speak. But exactly what happened to Tottenham and Arsenal, where everybody was hoping that Tottenham would do this. So don't hope. The game of football at the point that it is right now, Chelsea has already done fantastically well so far. There was a time, middle of the season, where they were towards the end of the tail table, tail end of the table, and they're sixth.
Yep.
So your team is doing well. Don't worry.
This is the time where, because this is the last game of the season, and this is the time when it matters most. Like I always tell my fans across the world, Chelsea always don't give up. We never bow down. We never give up. I know that for sure. We're coming back, right? We're not the best of form because of the changes.
You're spending too much time praising your team. So you don't have the trophy. When you win the trophy, what would you do?
Okay, no problem. So go to the next one.
So we have Crystal Palace, Aston Villa. I have to give it up to Aston Villa.
Yeah, they already qualified. Yeah.
That's amazing. The last time they played the Champions League was in 1983.
Yeah, that was a good job by Emery. He came and just, he made that happen.
He didn't do very well with Arsenal, but he's doing amazing well.
He has done well. He has done well. He has done well for them.
So we also have Luton Town, Fulham. Luton Town is playing at home. Fulham will be playing away. They're scrambling for the final points of the season so that everybody can beef up there.
Yeah, Luton is already relegated, so I don't think there's something to play for in that game. Yeah. Fulham is a middle table team, so they're not playing for anything, both teams.
So the match that all eyes will be on, Man City, West Ham, at the Etihad Stadium, where the champions will be looking to lift the trophy at home. That match will be one of the most watched match around the world. What are your thoughts on that match?
Yeah, that match is going to actually be very decisive. And my prediction, based on what I'm looking at, Guardiola wants to score like 4 goals within the first half. He wants to quickly rush them.
Seal everything. I get you.
Within the first half. So, and West Ham is tricky. It's a tricky game for Man City because David Moyes is leaving after that game. So, please don't write off West Ham as well. It's going to be a very tricky game for Man City. And I know Arsenal fans across the world will be praying that there should be an upset. So it's going to be a tricky game, but like I say, Pep is a genius. He wants to create history with Man City. So probably if they don't score too many goals in the first half, they may scale through maybe 1-0 or 2-1 kind of.
So your final predictions for the game?
Probably 2-0 to Man City if there are not many goals. 2 goals, 2-0.
Okay. I'm looking at 3-0 for that match. And the final match would be Sheffield Tottenham. Tottenham who has just lost out from the Champions League spot.
Yeah.
They've qualified for Europa.
Yeah.
They're good for that. 5th on the table, which is a good achievement.
But I don't think they've qualified yet, like I said earlier on, because Chelsea is there. So you don't write off Chelsea. The reason is because if they don't win their game against Sheffield tomorrow, that means, and Chelsea wins, they will be tied on points with Chelsea.
That's true.
And their goal difference, Chelsea's goal difference may be more than, exactly, Chelsea's goal difference is more than Tottenham. So it's going to be very, very, very dicey for Tottenham. So they need to ensure that they win Chelsea. They have their destiny in their hands. They have their captain, Son. Son actually missed a glaring chance against Man City that day. So probably he's going to redeem himself tomorrow.
So basically right now, the first, second, third, and fourth are confirmed.
Confirmed, exactly.
The all eyes will be on 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th.
No, 7.
5th, 6th, 7th.
Yeah.
And then they would also
because the 8th position is Man U, right?
That's correct.
So Man U, their hope is that they want to win the FA Cup.
to give them automatic.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And that's with the hope again.
Yeah.
I'm a Man U fan. Our coach gave a 10-minute speech, trying to win the crowd over, trying to encourage the crowd, trying to save his job.
Okay.
But I'm sure the boys will play for him, and I'll be happy if we can get the FA Cup.
Yeah, but you're spot on. You're spot on because Erik ten Hag mentioned in their last game of season in Old Trafford that they have something to still play for this season, and which is the FA Cup. So they are actually deploying all resources to ensuring that game is their last goal for this season to clinch a trophy. So if they win tomorrow, they don't win tomorrow. Their focus is that FA Cup.
That's true.
So surprises happen in the Premier League. So anything can happen.
Well, with the amount of money those boys are playing, they better win the trophy. They have no choice. They better win the trophy.
And they have a good guy, Kobe Mano, that's firing on all cylinders. They have their Højlund, they have Bruno Fernandes. So
Scott
McTominay, so you guys can make it happen if everything works very well for you guys.
Hopefully they have the right strategy, they have the right approach to win the game.
Yeah. So prediction for tomorrow: who is going to win the English Premier League? Is it Arsenal? Is it Man City? Please put on the comment below, like, share, and subscribe. So what do you think? Who's going to win, Arsenal or Man City?
I think history is going to be created tomorrow. I think there's something that has already started that will just continue. I think I'm rooting for Man City tomorrow. Man
City for the win. So Tivoda has actually sealed it, and I also confirm as well. I know Pep Guardiola is going to create history. It's going to be unprecedented. The 4th win in a row in the English Premier League. He will be the best manager in the English Premier League, surpassing Sir Alex Ferguson's record. So in other news, let us move to transfer news. I have more news to share, which is the news I've been monitoring. I've mentioned last week. ESTÉVÃO, WILLIAN, the player in Palmeiras. There's an agreement right now with Chelsea that ESTÉVÃO WILLIAN is going to sign their contract, and the contract is a value of 40 million euros, and they have 25 million euros add-ons that will be added to that. So Chelsea has already have a verbal agreement. They are actually just waiting for their president to sign. So, like I mentioned, they've actually ensured that throughout this week, they want to seal this deal as soon as possible. He's a gem. He's a Brazilian gem. He's a teenager. He's a generational talent. Chelsea missed out on the player that left. The player that plays with is assigned for Real Madrid, but they don't want to miss on this one. So Chelsea, there's a verbal agreement with ESTÉVÃO WILLIAN with Palmeiras. Chelsea is just waiting for their president to sign this contract. It's almost a done deal. So we're going to actually share once it's a done deal. So another news again.
I'd like to add that we would like to shed light on Xabi Alonso with the amazing record that was created.
Good.
They are the new Invincibles right now.
Good.
They've done something that hasn't been done in over 50 years. Amazing stuff that he has done with those boys. What are your thoughts on that?
Wow. Xabi Alonso is a legend. Like Jose Mourinho has mentioned, Carlo Ancelotti has mentioned, Xabi Alonso in Bayern Leverkusen. Before he even started his coaching career, he played under different coaches across the world. He played with Jose, he played with Carlo, he played with Liverpool's Rafael Benitez. So his father is already in football. He played football, so he already has everything that will make him to be a greater manager. So for him to achieve this invisible, it's very difficult playing games all throughout the season and not losing. So kudos to him. He's a gem. He's eyeing also Real Madrid as a coach, probably when Carlo Ancelotti leaves. So it's not surprising to me that he's delivering, because he took them right from second on the road to win the title. This is history. And he turned Bayern Munich to a team that doesn't even play anything. So Bayern today, they lost their game. They are even third on the log. VfB Stuttgart, they are second on the log. So Xabi Alonso is a legend. He knows his onions and he has delivered all the goods. So kudos to Bayern Leverkusen. Kudos to Xabi Alonso kudos to my boy, Victor Boniface.
Yeah,
well done, bro. Well done. Kudos.
Yes.
So please like, comment, and share, and we'll be sharing to you other news, like I always say. And this is Alpha speaking. They also call me what? Handsome Cochito. And this is my body again.
See, brother, thank you so much for having me on the show. You're doing an amazing job. Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. And until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.